Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Charlotte Hornets have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Pacers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to 2K Sports and Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. The playoff picture really coming into focus now. And tonight, we'll see the Indiana Pacers as they go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. So the Hornets starting 5. Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Colin Sexton out there with Ball. And for Indiana, on the wings, Nesmith and Mathurin. Tony Bradley out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. You take a look at the Hornets, it's a 3-0 series, and they're trying to avoid the sweep. So let me ask you, is this series over?
Well, I mean, you never know in the NBA. But, BA, unless we see something drastic change tonight, I think this series is a wrap.
Now here's Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
The 3 from Ball. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Siakam. Bradley. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Ball against Halliburton. Another 3 for Ball. Ball's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
The 3 from Sexton. And the Hornets, another 3.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. The 3, Mathurin. Counted from distance.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
There's the 3, and it's Sexton with the 3. Sexton's got his second basket on the night.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
Halliburton's shot is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Miller can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. That is good offense, unselfish play.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. The baseline J, and Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball.
Looking quite comfy from the mid-range. I like seeing Miller look to score from here.
For Indiana, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bradley passes to Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. The 3 ball. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
The 3 from Ball. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
This one for 3. And Charlotte, another 3.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Bradley. Siakam looking it over. And the basket is good.
Boy, the combination of skill and soft touch, pretty unique, and Siakam has both.
Baseline try. Again, Charlotte.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Driving inside, and then Siakam with the jam.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the floor, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
McConnell and Nembhard are in the backcourt. Jarris Walker out there with Toppin, and it's Siakam in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Plumlee down low. He's covered by Siakam, and the basket by Plumlee.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. Toppin outside. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. His man. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Indiana's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. McConnell from outside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for McConnell. Charlotte also making some changes. Miller comes in for James, and it's Colin Sexton in for Mann. Wing shot on the way. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 8.
And you got to applaud Sexton's work ethic on the offensive end in constant pursuit of his shot.
Toppin, a screen on Plumlee. Siakam, the pass to Toppin. The kick out to Walker. Three-pointer. Sexton grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Knipple. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Knipple's got his first bucket in this one. Halliburton for 3. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Good decision-making that time by Halliburton. Really smart. The moment he saw the space open up, he pulled up.
Shoots it from the corner. Sexton misses. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Indiana with some changes. Bradley, he's checked in for Toppin. Matherin comes in for Walker. And it's Nesmith in for Nembhard. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You look back on Pascal Siakam's career, you know, he came in a bit raw, actually quite raw as a rookie, but he never stopped working on his game, adding to it. A real development success story and a model for any young, aspiring pro player.
Here's Siakam driving to the basket, and then Siakam with the jam.
That's why they call this man Spicy Pete. He's got a little nasty streak, too.
The three, Sexton. And Charlotte, another three.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Halliburton. Kyrie's playing big in the painted area.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
5, that's right. I did not stutter. 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy right now.
Back to Halliburton. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. They set the pick from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And they've been looking very strong here in the postseason. Going undefeated now, 7 games in a row. Had a nice rest after round 1. And a chance tonight to close out and punch a ticket to the conference finals.
They are definitely playing excellent basketball, both sides of the ball. But as we've seen before, the closeout games are the toughest. They're in a commanding position, but tonight could be the toughest battle they've had so far. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for the Hornets. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Charlotte Hornets.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
Yeah.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Hornets.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Colin Sexton.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got James, also Knipple out there, and it's Diabate in at the power forward. Green fires, and the three-pointer goes. And the Hornets lead by 20.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And the Charlotte Hornets will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%, and they slowly but surely fought their way back.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Clark Kellogg.